Welcome to DropMix Broadcasting Association's presentation of the DropMix Mania League. I'm your host, Troy from Finance, here with my wonderful co-host, Riley Davis.
Hello.
And Nick Mudry.
Hey.
How are you guys doing today?
Great.
Yeah?
I'm ready. I'm ready for the semifinals.
I'm psyched.
Very ready
Very
for the semifinals.
excited.
We've got two very exciting semifinal matches for you today. Should we just jump right into it?
I think we should just jump right into it.
let's talk about the bracket so far.
Yeah, let's bring up the bracket.
Let's bring up that bracket. So as you know, we are in the semifinals of this DropMix Mania tournament. Boom, there's the bracket. Today we're having two semifinal matches. Kevin Lockhart versus Rick Cody on the left, and the match we're about to watch, Tom Bartlett versus Robbie Russell. It's been quite a bracket so far.
Yeah, Robbie is...
We've had some bracket busters, some really interesting games. So we'll see.
We've had a lot of really exciting content. I think even Robbie himself didn't expect to be
No.
this far.
Still shaking his head in
disbelief.
That's what we want. We want some Cinderella stories.
Before we jump into that graphic, actually, let's just jump into that graphic now, huh?
Let's do it.
Let's just do
Let's
it.
not waste any time here.
Bam, T-Bar, the commissioner. You've seen him. You know him. You love him. Well, you like him as a friend, but you're not sure you want to take it to the next level yet. Tom Bartlett on the left, facing off against the Rock Band QA champion, Robbie Russell, showing us he is not just a one-trick pony. He can play Rock Band and DropMix. So at least two tricks.
He's a two-trick pony.
Two trick.
Two trick?
Two,
Yeah.
At the very least, two tricks.
A dual-trick pony.
He does know how to do tricks.
At the very least, two tricks. What say we jump over to them? Let's let them introduce themselves.
Let's do it.
Let's not beat around the bush here. Gentlemen.
Hi.
Robbie, you're kind of like not. There you go.
Yeah,
better.
there you go.
Gotta be in there. Tom Bartlett.
What's
up?
Welcome. Sorry for being so late.
It's
people
okay.
watching the stream.
I forgive you.
I was telling the stream. Sorry. Tom decided to show up a little late.
7
today.
minutes?
7 minutes late.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Now we're counting minutes, huh?
Yeah.
We are?
Yeah. We're always counting minutes.
Okay.
There are other people that need to play matches today,
I'll play
Tom.
extra fast today, okay?
I can appreciate that. And Robbie Russell on the right, the dark horse champion here, coming in hopefully to unseat Tom Bartlett's reign of terror.
Very unbiased opinions coming from the commentators over there.
That's
Pretty clear who they're rooting for.
Well, I
don't
just have
take
to-
too kindly to
Mudry,
lateness.
did you text words of encouragement to T-Bar or just me?
Just you. Just you. I'm on team half
okay.
price Dappy.
Gentlemen, as you know, as you're aware, we do need to weigh in those decks.
Go ahead.
Whoever wants to take the first step. Of course, if you're just joining us, DropMix Mania is mute sub one. Mute sub one. DropMix Mania is our internal DropMix tournament here at Harmonix. We are facing off in a best 2 out of 3 rounds per match.
Mm-hmm.
The winner moves on to face off in the finals next week. Actually,
next Wednesday.
They're
We're changing things up a little bit. Instead of Thursday next week, since PAX East is starting, we're going to air the finals on Wednesday the 4th. Same time, 5 p.m. I think that's it.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, same time, but on Wednesday, where
Just a little early.
we got some cool stuff. All right, 30-30-80 deck weighing in from the commissioner here. We
Very
are ready
solid.
to get things rolling, I think. Nick, I believe we've been polling the audience here and over the week and from their bracket submissions. Who is slated to win this frightful match?
I don't think it's much of a surprise, but with 64.5% of the vote, Tom Bartlett.
Tom Bartlett.
I mean, he's made the most appearances on these streams, so he's probably the person that people are most familiar with.
I will say, conversely, Robbie Russell very popular out in the faniverse for again his rock band performances and rock band appearances. But let's see if he can win over the crowd and win this match, this heated bout of DropMix.
I'm
Mania.
rooting for him.
Yes, I am as well.
Totally unbiased, but I'm rooting for him.
Yeah. All right, I think. Ooh.
Oh,
All right.
all right,
Going with the DropMix promo card deck.
Atlanta.
Oh my! The gentleman's handshake there to face off against this. Start this match off. No one. I don't think
They're
Tom-
talking to the camera, but don't know their mics are muted.
Mics are totally off. Sorry, Tom.
Tom is going first, though.
Now-
So,
We've seen Tom's deck a number of times here.
Numerous
I don't know
times.
that he's made any changes yet. However, we know that one big move is most likely in his deck, and
That first play move.
that first play move.
Are we going to see it happen?
Stutters here as he
Yeah.
There it is.
All right.
Within.
Thanks for watching, everybody. That's
I think we know where this one's going.
round 1.
Quiet Wisdom is played. He's going to pick up points for every blank slot on the board. Starting us off with a 6-point turn.
That Quiet Wisdom.
Granted, he is leaving Robbie a lot of color bonuses
All of
to
them.
capitalize on. If Robbie has 2 wild cards in his hand, he's going to be able to
he's
snack a
golden.
whole lot of points. Or if he has a... No, he doesn't have any wild card. Or he's not playing one for his first move. We are seeing... I think this is going to be... I like where this mix is going.
He's breaking up the color bonuses, picking up the red and the green.
Yeah, splits up that blue and that yellow color bonus. So that Tom's going to have to make 2 plays to take both of them. Move it in there with that beat play to take that blue color bonus. And Embrace Chaos coming out very early, taking 2 points away from Robbie, knocking him back down to only 2 points to start out this match.
He just eliminated those color bonuses that Robbie tried to score there.
That is true. However, the red and the yellow are both open for Robbie. We could see him take back some points if he wants, if he can, if he has the cards to make the play. I hope we'll see it.
Robbie really taking this one slow here. I mean, he could also just be digging the mix as much as we are back here.
Oh, interesting. Opting for a spin here. Gonna knock that Embrace Chaos out of the mix. Doesn't open any color bonuses, however. So in terms of a second place spin, that was actually a pretty good outcome, I would say, for Robbie. It eliminated a card, but didn't open another scoring possibility for Tom.
Right, you always run the risk of on your second spin, on your second turn, you're going to open stuff up with another person.
Right. We'll see Tom making use of those extra play effects cards. He always got a couple of those in his deck at very least. Extra keys play, giving him 12 points to 4 over Robbie Russell. Robbie's got some time, or he's got some ground to cover here if he wants to catch back up.
50-50 shot, hitting something. Looks like he's going to clear 2 cards with that spinner. Taking 2 points away as well, tightening up the gap. Every point counts here. So
absolutely, every point does count here,
especially in your semifinals.
Not only in the semifinals, but when you're 6 points behind and need to make some plays, every point you can take from your opponent at that point is relevant.
It's pretty safe to say we aren't focusing on vocals in this match. No one seems to be able to capitalize on that yellow bonus.
Yeah, you are very correct there. Spin coming out from T-Bar. Looks like he's going to clear Robbie's green card there, opening up that green color bonus, which he does indeed snag.
Big play there from Robbie, bringing himself up to 10 points.
T-Bar really getting a big lead on Robbie. He's 7 points up here with all the good plays he's getting with those effects cards. Unfortunately, Robbie spins and misses.
17-10. It's going to be tough to make up the points here.
Another spin for Robbie. unfortunately missing.
Styling again coming out. This is the second styling play actually from Tom. Played one earlier on, playing a Doki green.
It's pretty safe to say he's focusing on keys.
Yep.
And with that, he actually takes the
takes
win there,
round one.
21-10.
He said he was going to play a quick game.
He
He
said
did.
he was
That
going
was
to play.
very
He
quick.
Not kidding around with that play. That play quickly, 21-10. Tom Bartlett taking an early. Tom, was my chiding of you kind of pushing you forward here? Was that?
I just want to know, did I make up the 7 minutes?
You did? Yeah.
You did. You did indeed.
Okay.
You did.
You guys, are we back on schedule now?
Yeah, I think we are.
We are on schedule.
Definitely are back on schedule. Thanks for doing that. Robbie, any thoughts, any changes going into your deck as we enter round 2?
Try better the second game.
Try better the second game is always some good advice.
Good advice from Robbie Russell, the Rock Band champ, and potentially the upcoming DropMix champion.
Potentially upcoming DropMix champion. Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good.
As a
I'm
very-
always cut off here.
I mean, it squishes the screen. Very exciting first match. First round, rather. We saw a ton of big plays out of Tom Bartlett, as well as some big kind of point swings from Robbie to catch up a bit. He had a couple of those major point plays with the Wilds at the end and the bonuses.
All right, ready?
I was a little nervous in the first half. That Quiet Wisdom really started the game on a certain foot. A hard time getting back into it, but let's see. See how he does in the
He's back
second
to
round.
it. He's back at it here, being able to play the play
He's
first.
up first. Wonderful to see exactly what we saw last
He's
time.
got Searching Within in his hand or Quiet Wisdom.
We're not going to see it.
Yeah, it's safe to say we're not going to see it here. Taking that blue and red color bonus.
The waves hit my head. Do you think someone's in your bed? Get a little bit Genghis Khan. I don't want you to get it on with nobody else but me. But nobody else but me. Get a little bit Genghis Khan. Don't want you to get it on with nobody else but me. But nobody else but me.
Seven to 5. At least this one's a little bit closer start.
Yeah, very neck and neck here. We might see that change right now that T-Bar hit the spinner and has a very good chance of hitting something, but he does not do it. Spoke too soon.
Spoke too soon. Just gonna play a red card there to take some slots over the mix. 6 to 7 turned back over to Robbie. He's got a lead. See if he can't hold on to it.
We go lay it down, coming out. Robbie's going to be able to play some extra red cards on this turn. Coming out with that cake horns.
Gonna grab that full mix.
Ooh,
There it is.
solid play from Robbie.
And Shoreline coming in here as well, yeah.
So he gets a full mix bonus, extra point for all the red cards. He only has one. That's still a lot of points right there for Robbie in one
What
turn.
a power play.
What a power play indeed. 12 to 6.
It's another great example of pulling FX cards that complement each other.
Yep.
Lay down a red card, pick up points for it.
Does he? Oh, I was really.
Oh, it's
It
brutal.
looked like it wasn't going to stop, but it did.
Yeah, that level 2 clear is actually going to clear 4 of Robbie's cards off the board, bringing a lot of those points away. And
Quiet Wisdom coming out, getting T-Bar 4 points for one card play right there.
Yeah, we see Quiet Wisdom on the first turn quite a bit, but it's also really helpful to play after a big spin like that.
Robbie coming in with some more horns on that red slot, locking it down with the power level 3.
And that blue bonus as well. Bringing
Yeah.
it back up to 12 points.
Still in the lead here. Now, there's no bias back here in this booth, but I really do want Robbie to win here.
We're not playing favorites, but
No, never. We would never play favorites back here.
We would never play favorites. I think they're yelling at us. The best part of the soundproof booth that we have
finally installed. Yeah.
finally installed is we can't hear them and they can hear us. It's only soundproof one way. Yes,
Right.
it's only
Yeah.
soundproof
They can
this
hear
way.
everything we say. But,
Right. 13 to
selective
12.
listening.
Competitors walking through the door, spectating who might be their next challenger in the finals.
Probably, a smart idea to get an eye on his plays.
Oh, here we go. Pulsar coming in. 2 points for a sample. A sampler card, rather. Robbie's got that Byzantium sampler up in the lead slot. It's going to give him 3 points with that play.
T-Bar catching up by playing Embrace Chaos, taking some points away from Robbie. Not a bad call here. There's no color bonuses for Robbie to capitalize on here, so gaining the lead will be a tough one.
There's
unless he
always
has
the
some good
option.
effects cards.
You can always cover up cards to open up bonuses.
Yep.
There's always that play.
There's also 2
going
cards
to a
away from a
spin.
full mix, so if he had that opportunity,
Ooh.
he's going to clear those cards away. So essentially, he played Embrace Chaos without playing Embrace
Yeah,
Chaos
not
right
a bad
there.
move.
Taking 2 points away from T-Bar, opening up some slots.
It was a risk, but good play.
Yep. If he does have blue card, which he does with the Wild, he'll get some color bonus points right there. 14-16, Robbie in the lead.
Of course, it's his best 2 out of 3, so if Robbie does win this, we do have to go to a third round.
He will indeed.
For that spot in the finals. Oh, just barely missing that 3. Pulling Pony off the board, though. Dropping Robbie down to 15 points.
I hate to see Pony leave that mix.
I just came into the mix and
No.
immediately left. Just as
So
we're like, oh, this is
excited.
a great mix that Robbie created, T-Bar just says no. Takes it right out. I see some questions in chat asking where you could pick up DropMix. I would check your local retailers, check online. It's pretty much wherever Hasbro products are sold. You could probably find DropMix.
Probably.
Yep.
16-15. Tom takes back the lead here.
Stressing.
He's only got one card on the board, though. Embrace Chaos coming in, taking 2 points away.
That's what you need when you get to that 15-16
Yep.
range. That can be a huge help.
And with that play as well, Robbie takes the full mix bonus and that color bonus off the table, putting him up to, I believe, 20-19.
Rock Band Champ is on his way to becoming the DropMix Champion with these excellent plays he's making.
It is still anyone's game, though. I don't want to jinx it.
Yeah, even at 19 points, a couple plays from Tom could put Robbie out of winning play grasp on his next turn.
Depending on what happens next.
Anything can happen. We've seen these 19-point areas, swing back and forth and even turn up for the other player.
You're never safe until you get that 21
You
points.
are never safe. Never safe in DropMix.
T-Bar opting for a spin here.
This could be it. Let's see.
Ooh, that level 2 taking at least 2 points off. Bumping him down to 17.
Still entirely possible.
Yeah,
for Robbie to get up there.
4-point play is not impossible.
No, it is not.
Let's see what Tom answers back with here. All right.
Going with style on, so he's going to get 2 actions here. Playing that card and some Childish Gambino. Heartbeat. Excellent wild card.
Tying it up at 17-17. This is a very pivotal point for Robbie and for Tom as well. Depending on Robbie's play here, he could push this into a game 3, or Tom could walk away with this whole thing.
I can't watch.
I can't
but
either.
I have to. It's my job.
Searching within, coming out from Robbie. Really curious what he's looking for here. If he has anything to...
looks like he was just using it to...
just open the color bonus.
it?
That's it. 21-17.
Robbie
Yeah,
taking
I
it.
see that coming there with that color bonus play. Immediately turned around and made that 4-point play happen. 21-17. Robbie Russell takes round 2, and we are
Tying
moving.
it up.
We are going to a round 3,
Round
ladies and
3.
gentlemen. Unmute that. Yeah, unmute that. What are you
They were shuffling cards off the
stingy
thing. It
with
didn't sound
the
right.
with the unmuting over here, gentlemen? What a fantastic second round, Robbie. Obviously, you struck back there. What was going through your head there towards those last couple plays when you not only had the win right within your grasp and then had it somewhat taken back from you?
I'm just glad it wasn't an X.
That's true.
Yep.
That would have been devastating.
That would have killed me.
I would have absolutely killed you. And Tom, of course, this is getting pushed to a round 3. Any thoughts? Any changes going in? Just barreling through.
Yeah. Just barreling.
Just
Barreling through.
Cool.
We're just trying to
T barrel.
Just barreling. Just don't want to keep you guys late.
No, it's fine.
No,
It's not like we have anything to do.
No.
This is just our.
we don't have social lives after
This
this.
is kind of our job.
Your full-time jobs.
Yeah, really, the DropMix Broadcasting Association has become our full-time job.
Yep.
Just come in for an hour at a time.
The finances are in
Together.
complete disarray at Harmonix.
Not my
Nope.
not my problem. This is the DropMix Broadcasting Association.
There's just spreadsheets everywhere.
It's
on
just
the floor
we print all of the spreadsheets out. Whenever you guys are ready, let's drop this right into a round 3.
Is that a DropMix pun?
Let me think.
Yes, it was a DropMix pun. Thank you. Oh, you making a sideboard change?
I might.
Oh, all right. Sorry,
Oh.
I didn't mean to rush you there.
I was about to mute him.
Of course,
but-
if you lose a round, you are allowed to
Change up your deck.
change up your deck, take a little sideboard. Tom seems to be pondering whether or not he's going to do that. It's interesting. You know, you could kind of almost make it entirely. It's within
Stick with it.
within reason. Oh, sticking with it within reason to change your entire deck. You know, go with completely 30 different cards, but
Especially when you see what your opponent is focusing on.
right,
Can build up some
Mhm.
defenses.
exactly. And looks like Robbie's going first
for the first time.
the first time.
This is exciting. I'm curious if Robbie going first will give him a crazy lead to start it off with, or if we'll see another back and forth.
I didn't see.
This
He
is
didn't
awesome.
have a Quiet Wisdom in his deck, I don't think.
I don't
we
think so.
haven't seen that yet from him.
Yes, at the very least, we haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Could have
yeah,
been hiding it this entire
That's
time.
true. That's true. Not
Robbie.
an optimal play to use it.
Dropping that level 3 green.
Very ominous base
Yep.
going on here. I feel like when there's no blue card in the mix, one of us just needs to start beatboxing back here.
No, I'm okay.
No?
I'm actually all right with not
The world
doing that.
doesn't need that.
Oh, an early spin from Tom, taking that level 3 out of the mix. It's opening it up for him. He's going to play one immediately down. Take that color bonus.
2-1.
2-1.
Usually don't see that.
So low point play so far, but
Yep. Another great base card.
yeah, got a couple good base cards here already.
Grabbing that yellow bonus.
Ooh, 2
Heart
points
song
for the
coming
horns there. A quick heart song play, pulling him 3 points. You know, normally we see players kind of like hold on to heart song or even the sampler version of it, you know, and wait till they build it up. But sometimes, you know, if you have the cards, you don't want to hold that too long.
You don't want to risk it. Yeah.
It's tough to decide, you know, you risk them pulling some of your cards out of the mix. You just got to use it while you can.
Plus, just a single +2 is major in DropMix.
Yeah,
Like two
yeah,
points
absolutely.
could make the game.
Absolutely.
So sometimes why wait?
Doctor Who theme there, a rare card being played into this competition. Pack mentality coming out, giving point for each keys card. He's got 2 of those in the mix, the top and bottom slots. Get him another 3 points.
This is making me nervous.
Tying things up 6-6.
Very back and forth, very tied, very close. I can't call it. Almost all the color bonuses open too. We have a lot of slots
Just
flashing.
lighten up because of that red and blue.
Bobby opting for a spin here. Pretty high chances of hitting something, and he does, knocking away 2 points from T-Bar. Literally opening every single color bonus except for yellow. Curious if he has that wild card.
If he's got a wild, he could take 2 color bonuses out. He does not.
Does not, but you know, it's
Snag that red one though. 8-4. Robbie's still in the lead, but it is very, very early.
indeed it is.
If you are just joining us, this is the first match of the night, first semifinal match of the night between Tom Bartlett on the left and Robbie Russell on the right. We are in round 3 of this match, so this is it. This is for all the marbles. If you're just tuning in, now is the perfect time to do that.
One of these two will be moving on
To the
to
finals.
join us next week, next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, the
For the
5th.
finals. The 5th.
Wednesday the 4th.
4th.
Wednesday
Oops.
the 4th,
Well-
5 p.m. though. There's a 5 in there.
Ah, you're right. Yeah.
Same time,
Well,
different
whatever.
day
Next
next
Wednesday.
week.
PAX East is also next week.
PAX
PAX
East
East,
is
yeah.
next week.
We have a lot going on.
We do have a lot going
Yeah,
on.
still
that's
have-
why we're bringing up the date on the finals. So we can start early on PAX.
Yes.
4 days this year, so starting on Thursday.
It's gonna be an event.
It's gonna be something.
It's gonna be something. Pack mentality again coming out from
yeah.
Tom Bartlett. That's 2 pack mentality so far. Those keys cards are gonna give him some extra points.
Nope,
here.
that'll give him a 1 point lead over Robbie. Again, very back and forth. It's hard to tell who's going to take this match. They're also going through it pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think that's why it's stressing me out.
It's just it keeps moving so fast.
Yeah.
12 to 12.
I think that red card in that base is just making
I
it
think we're at
very
a pretty
tense.
high BPM right now, too.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel
My
like,
heart is beating with it.
exactly.
Pretty sure the people at home are feeling it too. Spin coming from T-Bar, only knocking away 1 point.
Does he have a green card?
Yeah, I'm curious if he has the card to capitalize on the color bonus there, or what he's going to opt to do here. We've seen him a lot after a spin, play cards that let him play extra cards on a certain. Yeah, all right, well, we'll see Styling come out. He'll get to play an extra keys card. I assume he's going for a color bonus with this. He just opened up red. He doesn't go for it.
But he does take the green color bonus.
Yep.
Because still using that. Those extra play cards are very important after a spin. 'Cause you lose an action playing to spinning, but those effects cards actually let you still play 2 cards as if you hadn't spun.
Robbie with another excellent spin.
Taking that 3 out of the mix. Those
We're
are
seeing a lot of spins.
a lot of spins, a lot of back and forth. I mean, that just means the points are going up and down. Ooh, and a wild card, the Transformers promo wild card coming into the top slot, taking both the yellow and the red color bonus.
Great play from Robbie right there.
And putting Robbie ahead 16 to 13. Getting down to the wire here. 13 points. Tom Bartlett, he could have to make some plays here. He's going to catch up.
This card is so good.
Oh no,
And it's gone.
acrimony.
Why does that happen every time I say that?
Every time we are thrilled by a mix, someone will play a card or hit the spinner that just
Totally
removes
removes it.
I'm
and
cursed.
destroys our favorite mix.
15 to 14.
Okay, all right, but I will settle.
Oh,
All right,
yeah, no,
fifth
no,
I
no.
will
All
settle
right,
for
all right,
Fifth Harmony.
all right. It's okay.
Fair play. Fair play.
17 to 15. Robbie is probably playing off his back foot here a little bit. Going immediately for a spin.
He's trying to spin on T-Bar's turn.
Relax. Relax. Wait.
Take a deep
Take
breath.
your time.
Now you can hit that button and spin. He is hoping for a 2 here. This is
gets
going
it.
to
Little
be
shot of hitting it, but
Oh
no.
my god.
We're feeling it back here. We're feeling it, folks. He goes for it
I
again.
think he has to.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what our option he has. He's not going to get it, though.
No.
This might be T-Bar's game.
If he can get 4 points on this.
This is a risk he took. I'm trying to knock away points from T-Bar. Quiet Wisdom coming out. All right, he's going to get 2 points for that play because there's an open color or an open slot on the board. 19 to 15. Tom Bartlett does it with a full mix. Wild card capitalizing on 2 color bonuses. 23 to 15.
23 to 15.
Tom Bartlett is going to the DropMix
Tom Bartlett is
Mania
going to the
Finals.
DropMix Mania Finals.
Crowd goes wild. T-Bar almost
Brought-
ripping his mic off his shirt.
He brought it.
Chiller. Where's Chiller?
Chiller, it's coming out May 21st. Just announced.
Well, with that, unfortunately,
Good
Robbie,
match, man.
the dark
Tried.
horse is
A
unseated.
lot of defense.
I was also.
What a thrill, Tom! You're going to the finals. How's it feel? You're almost
Amazing.
to Disneyland.
The best part is that I'm out next week, so you guys have to figure out what to do about the finals. That's the best part.
Thanks for that.
You get a bye week.
I'm going to send in my clone. I'm going to send in Alicia dressed like me.
You're gonna have to skip that Justin Timberlake concert.
Yeah, Timberlake's taking.
You have to come in.
That's amazing.
Well,
I love you guys.
sorry,
Robbie is a great opponent.
he's a
He
wonderful
looks
opponent.
very sad.
I tried.
Well,
tried.
let's go ahead and cut to us so that we can get these next competitors on screen as we unpack what just happened.
Crazy.
It
Tom
really
won.
it shows
Tom
it's
won.
the risk of the spin. it can make or break you, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've
Robbie.
seen in past, you spin a full clear at that point.
Full clear.
It's your
Sometimes
game.
It happens. Sometimes it's your game.
But in this
But in
situation,
this situation,
two spins in a row,
2 spins. Nothing happened.
nada.
Not gonna happen.
So it's tough. It's tough.
Very tough. We do have another very exciting match coming
We
up.
do, though. I'm
Uh,
excited.
Very excited.
The competitors are getting ready over there on the set. Troy,
Yeah.
let's bring up this graphic and talk
Okay.
about our upcoming match. Kevin Lockard
Kevin Lockard.
versus Rick the Rock Cody.
Rick the Rock Cody.
The
Sorry,
Rock.
I'm talking loud.
You're clipping a little bit.
I'm excited for this match.
No, this is going to be
This
a
is
very
gonna be
good
a really
match.
good one.
Our other semifinal match, K-Log. I mean, obviously you can tell who we're rooting for back here, but K-Log versus The Rock. It's going to be a K-Rock and lock and drop it kind of match in DropMix today in DropMix Mania. Let's introduce those competitors right now.
Let's do it.
Are they good? Move that. Yep, thank you. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and cut right over to them. Kevin Lockard and Rick Cody. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Lockard, how you doing?
Doing great.
Former-
How you doing?
Former DropMix World Champion.
We're doing all right.
We're here.
Really hit that former pretty hard, Troy.
Well, it's accurate. Facing off today against Rick the Rock Cody. Rick, how you feeling? How you feeling about this match?
I'm gonna win.
You're gonna win?
I love the confidence.
That's good confidence.
Rick, have you practiced your shuffling
the
skills
confidence.
since the last time you've been on stream?
A ton backstage.
Backstage?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna have to like stand up and shuffle somewhere
Oh
else.
no, I'm gonna have to do that.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. We're very excited to see
Wonderful.
any improvements you've made. Yep. It's shuffling behind.
Shuffling behind that deck. Cut right to that weigh-in. Let's cut
Oh,
right to that weigh-in here as K-Lock is
weighing
dropping
in his deck.
weighing in his deck here.
Very slow but steady.
Guys, I'm really sad that Tom won.
Is my mic
What
still
are we
on?
gonna do?
Your mic is still on.
I want everyone to know that the 4 remaining competitors
3.
agreed and wanted to put the new promo cards in our decks, and Nicholas Mudry told us we couldn't do it.
Getting called out, but we will be showing off the promo cards on social later.
They
this,
deserve better.
It ruined.
It would have been so cool.
They deserve a better than a casual drop in a stream that
Yeah.
they might get immediately spun out by an equalizer. No, we'll be talking
wanna
about those promo
showcase
cards
them?
very soon.
Yep. I do
Uh,
have them with
ruined
me.
my
I do have
strategy.
them.
Which
30, 30,
well,
80, 80
I'll
deck,
talk
Kevin
about that
Lockard.
later.
I had a real good strategy going with those cards.
With the cards, the new promo cards. Yeah,
those
they're
who shall
pretty,
not be named.
they're really exciting cards. I mean, we can talk about them. We're just
Oh
gonna
yeah, we
we're
could totally talk about them.
gonna show them off a little bit later. Actually, I'm gonna show you them off right now. Nick, do you want to just like hold them up right there check what we got. We got them in studio. That's right. Boom.
Well, the focus is not good on that camera. But
because it's focusing on us.
so the promo cards will have a packs. We have I'll start with GI Joe.
31, 30, 80, 80
think
deck.
you're
Yeah,
good.
you're good. Yeah, you guys are good. Don't mind us while we're talking.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and jump right into your match.
So I would really like a bunch of clips of when we pan over here before I know it.
Sorry.
I just want someone to do like a montage of me getting ready when it finally pans over to us. No,
Huh?
not like that.
All right, looks like we have Sweets.
Sweets and Highness. Gentleman's handshake going on here as we enter the second and last semi-final match to DropMix Mania. The winner of this is facing off against Tom Bartlett in the finals. Somehow, we'll figure it out.
It'll all be fine.
It'll happen.
It'll happen. We'll just.
It'll be an
It'll
exciting
happen.
Wednesday next Wednesday.
It'll be
If
an
I
exciting-
say it more, it's true, right?
True, right? That's
Yep.
it. Has to
Everything's fine. It'll happen.
Kevin Lockard up first.
No, it is not foiled. Sorry. Is it foiled?
No,
the light is just weird.
Yeah, the
down
light
with
and the
green
sleeve
screens.
we have on it. As I was saying, so if you're unaware, GI Joe, we have the main title theme remixed as
it's
a wild
awesome.
card. It's
as
a
well as a fantastic
great card.
As well as a fantastic card from our good friends at Super Giant
Yes.
from their game Pyre.
Yeah, Darren Korb, Flutterfly is the name of the
Yes.
song. Off the
Not to
soundtrack.
mention the card art is really fun.
Really
Both
awesome.
of them are great.
I was
It's actually a
really
fun fact that
excited when I saw
the GI Joe cover is an old card back from an original GI Joe action figure line.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a vintage like the back to the 3.5 action figures. Fast start here from Rick Cody as he plays that wild card in the center slot, taking both color bonuses, getting a 3-point play with one card. What did it do? Did something. Something weird.
Really digging this mix right here.
Good. That's very good.
Rick Cody opting for a spin here. Guaranteed hit, so we'll see how many cards he takes out here. He's only taking out one. Rick lifting his voice, playing an extra wild card. Looks like we're going to get run DMCs. It's tricky.
Extreme to rock around that clock tonight.
Yeah, that phrase is applicable to everything, right?
Couldn't think of anything. That play was quite tricky as Rick Cody takes the lead with 5-3. Sorry,
better.
is that? Sometimes if I just say the lyrics, I think of something.
Yeah.
This time I just and a 2.
Oh, right on the line.
Just edged out that 2 spin, bringing in, opening up some slots there.
I think the Bills fan over here is going to throw a challenge flag. I don't know if he agrees with that call by the spinner.
Yeah, I was right on the line.
So, unfortunately, it is handled by computers, so there's no questioning it.
Nope.
That's true. That's true.
I'd like to mention we skipped over to stats, but very
sorry.
similar to Tom Bartlett and Robbie. Kevin Lockard in the lead with, not even looking at the paper, 65.8. So very similar results on both.
Rick has been playing a surprising game, though, so
Yeah, Rick
he's
another
kind of a wild card.
another wild card, another underdog in this tournament.
Yep.
He does play all the instruments in his spare time.
He does, that's true.
True wild card.
True wild card.
That was good. No, that was good.
I'm very proud of myself.
So you're looking for approval.
You
I know
can't
that
see,
actually
but
took me a second, and I thought...
I said it in the wrong order, and I had to swing it back around.
I liked it.
Yeah, all right.
If you are just joining us, this is DropMix, music mixing card game made by Harmonix and our wonderful partners over at Hasbro.
Great people.
Great folks.
Drop cards, play music.
Showing off our competitive clash mode here in this DropMix Mania tournament. We're in our second match of the night, our second match of our semifinals, as a matter of fact.
First round of this second match.
This is a very good mix.
Save that mix. Well, it's Carly Rae.
That's why.
That's fine. That's fine. You gotta have that.
Can't go wrong.
Six points denied. Kevin Lockard taking his time here after that spin. Thanks, Danny.
Yep.
If you are digging what you're watching and listening to, be sure to click the follow button if you're either on Mixer or Twitch. If you're on Mixer,
Cannot stress this enough. Click that follow button,
Yeah.
please. We need... I mean, we don't need them, but we would really
No.
like it if you did.
Yeah.
Especially on Mixer, you get some really awesome emotes if you follow us.
Yep.
Yeah, they're really cool. I mean, yeah. There isn't more to say other than they're really cool.
Thanks, Kasoon, for posting some in chat.
There they are. 7-7 here. Strings of Fate, extra guitar card coming in from Rick Cody. He's going to play that Warlords, I believe. Yes. giving him 9 points, opening the blue color bonus there, and the final countdown rather, and a full mix. 12 points to 7. That was a big play.
Yeah, that's a great play.
Rick Cody might be a bracket buster.
He might be a bracket buster. 12 points to 7. Kevin Lockard opting to spin here first.
Knocking away 2. The 2 parts of the mix we are really excited about and will cause the save. But, we'll probably get something really cool in about 10 seconds.
Again, those level 3s are tough to clear. I mean, unless you have other level 3s in your hand, you really gotta work to replace those. So spinning is typically the way those come out of the mix.
There's your Sam Hunt, Troy.
I love it. Big fan. Big fan.
I love that Jason Derulo baseline. It's really good.
It goes with almost everything.
Yeah.
Is I think the best part.
Rick Cody securing a second full mix in a row.
Absolutely.
You don't see that too often, but when you do, it's from Rick Cody.
Yeah, and it can be really difficult as the opponent to get out of that full mix hole unless you have some play extra cards.
Yep, if you have play extra or you're...
Or if you hit that clear.
Yeah, if you clear more than 2 cards, yeah.
So there's always the possibility that they're just going to grab that full mix bonus again. You got to have the right play.
K-Lock. See if K-Lock can lock in a better play than he had last time with work from home. At least taking the yellow bonus off the table.
Good beatboxer coming out.
Now, it's interesting that level 3, again, like we said, it's going to be tough to replace that level 3 unless he's got another level 3 in his hand. Now, interesting fact, Rick is actually operating with only, I think, 3 cards in his hand at this point.
I think so, yeah.
That is correct, 3 cards.
He's showing it to us. Thank you, Rick.
He's played a couple of extra action FX cards, which takes a card out of your hand, but you're still only picking up 2 cards on your next play.
So while he does, and there he's spinning.
And this will give you an extra card, build it back up to
4 cards.
There it goes.
Level 3 coming out of the mix, finally. I mean, not finally.
I was going to say, it just came in.
Finally.
As soon as it came in, rather.
Troy, apparently not a big fan of beatboxing.
He doesn't have the patience for those 3s.
It's just the 3s.
I wish we had a button to save the mix from back here.
I would love that.
Little button we press. It makes a robot press the thing in the top right hand corner. We can make that.
See if Rick Cody can let the cards do the work. Busting a move up there in that top slot, going from one wild to another.
These have been some wild heavy mixes for the past few turns here.
11 to 15, K-Lock is slightly behind, only 4 points behind though. It's not a terrible place to be. He's not not totally out of it. Again, Rick is at a point where he's got all but 1 slot, all but 2 slots now. So Kevin's really got to be thinking about what he can play to lock down more slots. Or steal or wrestle some slots away from Rick.
Right, at this point now, Rick has to cover 3 of the slots to get that full mix again. So we're kind of in a good spot right now.
Yeah.
At least for Kevin.
Only 2 points behind here, 15 points. Rick's up again. Maybe this time he's probably not gonna be able to get that full mix unless he has some play extra cards here. He's got three slots that are not in his control.
Rick Cody really thinking through this play right here. Opting for the spin at first. Usually the best call.
No.
Ooh, but he does not get what he wants. Curious if that changes his play. No, he's still going to play.
Alacrity?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to say it. Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, pretty sure that's it. Letting him play an extra level 1 card, he's going to play over his own card. However, it's at that point, really just about getting points and making some card plays here as it puts himself up to 17 points.
Yeah, he is in the lead by quite a lot. So
within striking distance of the win, though, 13 to 17.
4 points ahead is typically like a pretty safe spot unless someone starts pulling points away from you.
Right.
It doesn't look like K-Lock is going to do anything to remove any cards here. He's just going to go for some extra points, which he's going to get a lot of with the dominant. 2 points for every vocal card. Pony being
a vocals card, a vocals green.
Yep.
Gonna put him up to 18, 19 points.
I think he was really trying to set that up with Beatboxer, which would have been insane and given him the win, actually. But he just did not have the board work out for him.
17 points, Rick Cody.
Just as we thought it was Rick Cody's game, it's anyone's game now.
Yep.
A big swing here. Kevin looking pretty proud of himself over there with that play.
Proud and relaxed. Nobody could hear what he just said.
He said nothing. He's super relaxed about everything. Nothing is bothering me whatsoever. Not a care in the world.
Can Rick get the 4-point play is the question.
Rick's taking some points away at the very least.
He's going to pull some points away, yeah.
So open up a bonus.
Put himself up to 18 points.
Oh yeah, he is opening a bonus. That's right. The green bonus is now open. He's playing on it. I don't want to give him the win. Bring him to 20.
He needs a 3-point play, but I don't know that he has.
I'm so nervous. Oh my god.
And this is only round 1.
This is only round 1 of this best of 3 set.
This is the closest game that we've seen so far tonight. 18 to 18.
I think I know what that is. Yep, Embrace Chaos.
Embrace Chaos coming out.
Okay, that'll help. That'll help.
Very solid play.
Taking 2 points away from Kevin, putting him down to 16, and Rick up to 19.
Both still in striking distance.
Almost right back where we started.
Yeah.
Possibly a really clutch play at this point. I think Kevin probably wouldn't have had a problem.
Whoop. Here we go. Soaring above.
Okay. Here we go.
19 points. If he's got a 2-point play here, he's going to walk away with the first round, and it looks like he's got it right here.
He does.
3-point play, as a matter of fact. Anderson Talk Wild coming in that bottom slot to bring 2 color bonuses, bring himself up to 22 points, and taking away round 1 from Rick Cody. What an exciting final play there as that went back and forth numerous times, as a matter of fact. Numerous times going between the two competitors. Let's check in with them. Kevin Lockard, you snatched a victory away from the jaws of defeat. You've got to be feeling good about that. You're known for those big plays, though. It seems you are those big last kind of turn plays.
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to you, Kevin Lockard, who won this round. I kind of was a stream of consciousness that led into kind of an open-ended question. How are you feeling about?
It was a great game. I was very light on effects cards early on, but that let me be very heavy on effects cards later when it turned out I needed them. So it worked out.
It looked like you did, and you set up that really amazing dominant play with Pony and the Weekend up in the top slot there to get yourself 5 points. That must have been a satisfying play for you.
I enjoyed it, yeah. I had a good time with that one.
And Rick, unfortunately, you didn't walk away with that round. However, you're still in this. You're not out of it yet.
Not out.
Any changes coming into round 2, either mental or physical?
Mental changes.
Or emotional, I guess.
Emotional changes too. That's fair.
It's fair.
I would say I'm more mature going into this round.
Are you going to stop muttering mean things under your breath?
No one can hear.
Yeah, no one can hear.
You guys could be totally trash-talking each other. We will never know.
Oh, I am.
That is just for us in the booth, in this soundproof booth, the one-way soundproof booth.
I am openly and happily telling him I'm going to win.
Well, let's find out what happens here in the second round.
Into this. I don't think anyone's making any. Yeah.
Whenever.
No changes being made. Rick shuffling
taps
under the cover of darkness behind the board.
There it is. And that spin coming back in.
Very slow start as Rick draws some cards.
We're already having a slow start. No place. This is the best commentary I've heard thus far.
An important thing to note. There has been one play made in this game, and that has been a Tribe Called Quest scenario, has been the card played. This has been What's the Card?
Cause Mo can't rap.
With
Well, what do you know?
Gerard.
The D-Dog is first up to bat. No batteries included and no strings attached. No holds barred. No time for move faking. Got to get Duluth so I can bring home the bacon.
We are dying back here in the
All
booth
right.
over absolutely nothing. 2 points.
0-2.
0-2 here.
Taking the lead, obviously.
Exciting game already.
Who knew Rick would take the lead?
Back away from yourself a little bit. All right, he opted to. Ooh, interesting. Early spin from Kevin here, knocking the 3 off the board at least.
Very first play of the game.
Opening every
Gone.
bonus but the green color bonus.
Two to 1. We saw this last time, and I was very shocked to see it. And we're back. We started
And we
last
are
time.
back to it. And with that play,
Who'da thunk a 2-1 game?
the play is back to Rick Cody. That blue color bonus open, he's going to opt for Embracing Chaos, taking Kevin back down to 0 points. Who would have thought? 1-0, right, Nick?
Who would have thought?
James Landino beat break for me as he breaks some points off into the scoreboard.
Kevin was playing golf. He'd be in the lead.
He wouldn't be in the lead, unfortunately, he's not. But with that, he ties it back up 4-4 with those 2 color bonus plays.
Let's see if Rick can return Kevin to 0. It'd be thrilling.
That's a good one. Break off a slice of that points pie. Break for me off the slice. All right.
We want to hear your DropMix puns.
Please give us more
per
DropMix
play.
puns. We're running out
we
of
wanna
them.
see them. We'll read them off. We'll give
Yeah.
you a shout out.
Apparently 4 weeks of doing this, we've exhausted them all.
Nope. Not going to be able to play that.
Nope.
That's not going to work.
Rick Cody does not know that 2 is less than 3.
Sometimes that happens. Playing an extra vocal start, he might not have the play he thought he had here.
You could have to skip it.
I mean, you could skip it or you could take the FX back. It's an option.
Rick Cody looking devastated.
Yeah, pulling it back. Nope.
Yep. Well, it's off the board now.
Definitely off the board.
Nobody saw that play.
Looks very unfortunately.
Rick Cody creeping towards the spinner. Does he hit it?
Edging his way
We'll
towards
find
that
out.
spinner button, daintily pressing it as if pressing the call button to an elderly woman who's delivering some sort of surprise to.
Yep.
I don't
The
know.
strangest analogy I've heard thus far.
I think the Heat's getting the choice on.
Man,
Oh, it's been a day here in the
We
DropMix
almost-
Broadcasting Association studios.
we almost made it through a full stream without talking about how hot it is down here.
Nope.
So close.
We'll
So
never do it.
close. Maybe next time.
4-3. Rick Cody after that spin, only taking one card off the board. He's got that red color bonus open. He could make a move, or we could just stay right here in this. Okay.
I think it'd be really fun if we just didn't break double digits.
Just stayed under.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
It makes for an interesting game.
It is now 9 o'clock and you're
Must
still
be
beautiful.
a guitar card. That is a horns red.
Rick Cody making some very silly mistakes.
Has a horns on the
Must
red.
be a guitar card. You could play it in the red side.
No, you can't. It's a horns. Of,
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah, as you can see, if you look at the instruments, the guitar on that wild card is green.
3-7. Rick
What
Cody in the
is-
lead.
His next move, 7-3. With that long, arduous play, Rick Cody draws new cards into his hand.
It makes you wonder.
Hopefully he takes the time to research what the cards are in his hand.
Point level
Perhaps
and
the
instruments.
Instrument combos and the levels. Just while you're at it, look at the colors too, just to make sure that you are playing them in the appropriate spot.
Also, make sure no duplicate cards are in the mix.
Whenever you're ready, K-Lock. This is just
We blew through the first 4 rounds of tonight's stream. And now we're sitting at a standstill. It is like going home in
It's just-
traffic.
7-3. Kevin. Okay, thank you. Breaking us out of this hard light that we are in. Free to turn or green card opening up the blue color bonus. That red one's still on the board as well, so we could see a double play here. No, we're just playing another green card. All right, it's fine.
Nothing exciting coming out from Kevin Lockard right now.
The card itself was exciting.
It was.
And the way he played it was exciting. The points that he got from it weren't as exciting as they probably could have been. 5-7 here as it goes back to Rick Cody. Rick, have you looked at the cards in your hand? Are you familiar with what... Oh, he says he has a 5-point play.
I think he said 5 card play.
That's not how those cards... Nope. It's just if he hits the button, he's going to have a 5-point play.
Well, maybe he has a 5-point swing.
You know what? Rick always keeps it interesting.
He does
I
always.
never know what he's going to do.
Oh. Taking 1 point away, 2 of Kevin's cards that he just played.
That's true, yeah, the one underneath it. With that opening up the green color bonus.
Everything but yellow.
Could he do?
He could do anything.
Just make the play. Final countdown.
Ba-na-na-na.
Ba-na-na-na-na.
Ba-na-na-na.
Troy, it's your turn. Here we go.
Kevin with his 3rd green card in a row.
This
You don't
is
see that
really-
side that often. And a Brace Chaos, it's a good card.
Brace Chaos
Really
is
tightening up the gap.
tighten that gap up 7 to 8 points, flipping back to Rick Cody.
Just as Rick hit double digits, we are back in single digits.
And right back to it. That was a very Billsy play from Rick Cody.
He's very lucky there was no delay of game penalties in DropMix, or else. Which actually, I guess, there's a tangent to the DropMix patch that's coming out next
I was
week.
just thinking that.
So yeah, there's a handful of new features coming to Clash and Party Mode. One of which being turn timers. In,
I was just
Clash.
thinking of that since this game has been
It's just gone
real
on.
slowly, which isn't bad. You know,
Yeah,
people are
it's
taking
not
their
bad.
time to make really interesting plays. But in the patch that's coming up, you'll have the option to, time those plays, and there will be consequences if you don't make a play within the time. You'll lose your turn.
Yep.
Yes, the turn passes. 7 to 12 as the turn passes over to Kevin. He plays wild and taking out every color card in the mix.
And
That's
bringing Rick Cody back to single digits.
Are you just really hung up on those single digits, huh?
I mean, we're never going to escape it.
Like the march of time, and
Oh.
we move ever
Oh,
closer
nice.
to the end of this match as Kevin Lockard decides he's just going to work from home. He's had enough.
Better not do that tomorrow.
10 to 10. Rick
Yeah,
Cody.
that's tomorrow.
He is fighting for his spot in the finals right now. If you are just joining us, this is DropMix Mania. This is only the second round of this match.
Of the second match of the night,
Of the
we're
second
in the
match, sorry, that's true.
semifinals. We had a match earlier on tonight. This is the second one. Tom Bartlett won the first. And whoever wins this will be playing him in the finals next Wednesday at 5 p.m.
Wednesday the 4th.
Wednesday
It'll be
the 4th.
It'll be next Wednesday.
It will be shown next Wednesday.
We'll see what happens.
And also, if you're enjoying what you're watching or listening, click the follow button on Twitch or Mixer. We were talking about this earlier. On Mixer, you get some really sweet emotes to use in chat. And, give us a follow if you're really enjoying this.
Changing the work from home policy, Rick Cody takes that out of the mix, opening up the blue and red color bonuses. Bust a move coming in to take those right back, 17 to 11.
Very promptly playing his cards that time, too. No real delay between play. I think this mix, the way the BPM is increasing, he's also playing along to that.
Perked up.
11 to 17. This is round 2, so if Rick actually makes the win here, he stays alive and goes in. We go into a round 3, another round 3 tonight. A second round 3.
dominant coming out from Kevin Locker, getting him some extra points for the yellow card he has in the mix right there. And he plays another yellow card right on top of it. So solid play from K-Lock. Tightening up the gap, as always, but still just not enough to get the lead.
Taking that level 3 green out of the mix. Dropping Kevin down to 14 points, 17 to 14. Rick's got one more move.
What will it be?
Probably won't be a 4-point play to take the win, but at least probably put him pretty close.
.50 shot from Kevin Lockett on that spin. Unfortunately,
Just
he hit the
barely.
wrong side of the 50%.
Barely missed that.
Up in
full
4 second spin, and wrong side 50%.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we might be going into a third round here. 19 to 14. He just needs to
Play
get
2
points.
2 points, yeah. Or one card will do it if he has a green. You just need to make sure he remembers his colors.
Thinking a lot about it here. Heartless one taking out all the opponent's blue cards. There aren't any.
anything.
But that full mix gets him the win.
Oh.
That's one way of doing it. 21 points to 14. 21. Rick the Rock Cody takes the win in what was probably the longest match of DropMix on record. I'm checking with our booth here.
Danny Margot is long.
That was not that long.
I'm checking with our booth here. Our analysts are saying, yes, that was the
Yep.
longest match of DropMix
Yeah,
possible.
yeah.
Humanly possible.
How old
being
am
real
I?
silly.
I don't know anymore.
I can't.
Y'all being real silly right now.
It's it's become a
Real
day.
silly.
It's become a day.
It's been a day.
I think maybe the whole session. We're talking
Rick, you're staying alive. Staying alive.
oh,
No.
boy.
Sorry.
Good one, Troy.
I'm sorry, people.
Kevin, any changes going into this next round? Do you even have a sideboard available?
I do have some sideboard cards. I'm not,
Not-
going to
you're
choose to
confident
take
in what
them.
you're confident
If
what
I
you're doing?
can not pull all my green cards and no other cards,
You did play 3 in a row.
I think things could go differently.
Well, hopefully they do in this next round because the winner of this is moving
Coming
on
for
to
you,
the
T-Bar.
finals. Coming on to the finals with Tom Bartlett facing off next Wednesday.
This is an
Next
important
Wednesday.
match.
At the Justin Timberlake concert.
Maybe.
We will all be
Maybe.
at the Justin Timberlake
Yeah.
concert
It's not
playing DropMix.
out of the realm of possibility at that point.
On stage.
Whenever you guys are ready, you can jump back
Hit
in
that restart button and jump into it.
to round 3. There it is. Okay.
Rick's still shuffling in the cover of darkness.
Rick, please shuffle on stream. People are saying in the chat they need you. They need to see you shuffling. I don't know why.
Also, please draw faster this time.
No, that's okay. You're doing fine.
Do what you want.
So you start with 5.
5 cards.
Try to tap the cards to see how many he gets. Oh, Rick.
It's a neat feature, but these players should know better for the very first turn in a DropMix clash match.
In the semifinals of the DropMix Mania tournament, we're still
I think it's
learning
that
some
much
rules.
more impressive that he's made it so
This
far.
far without
Yeah, good for him.
MGMT's kids coming in first play from Kevin Lockard. He's going to block the yellow and the red color bonus there.
Making mama so proud, but your voice is too loud. We like to watch you laughing. You pick the insects off.
Strings of Fate coming out early.
Consequences. Control yourself. Take on.
Okay. This minor key
MGMT.
here, or transpose key. I'm not actually sure which one it's in by default. I should probably know that by now.
I think it's minor
I
key.
think it's minor.
Yeah.
We like
Pretty sure it's major? Okay.
Rick Cody, the musical expert.
He is actually.
Potentially a future DropMix expert.
I think it's major. I'm going to say it sounds major.
It's different.
It's the opposite of what it normally is. Quiet Wisdom coming in.
Not going to get the maximum amount of points
play,
from that.
but still a
lot.
3-point FX play. Still a big play for Kevin Lockard. And with that beatboxer coming in, that level 3 again, we see those controlling slots in the mix, and beatboxer definitely is going to do that. 7-7 as it goes back to Rick Cody. This is round 3. We are playing for that final slot. Does Rick have what he needs to make the win? You can't play a 2 Rick.
Just as we are talking him up to take.
It's in minor right now, normally major. Okay, thank you. Just confirming. The problem with having 3 people behind the boards who have 0 musical training or really knowledge of music stuff in general.
Hey, I was in chorus from 5th grade through senior year of high school.
Can you identify the major?
Nope, no, I can't.
All right. That's the skill set we need back here. None of us have
that very key skill. Thankfully, we have some great folks in the community that know these things and can look at them and look them up, or just know them from sound. They probably know them from sound.
Rick Cody busting a move into double-digit points this early in the game. Did not expect to see that. Cody opting for a spin here. Guaranteed hit, only taking away 1 card. Hopefully we'll have color bounces, which is could be what he's going for. And indeed it is. Playing Childish Gambino, Heartbeat, taking not 1 but 2 of those color bonuses, green and blue.
to 7, Rick Cody still in the lead here. He's been able to maintain that lead against Kevin most of this game, if not the entire game. I think it was tied there at one point, but it hasn't been in Kevin's control for a little bit now, at the very least. Kevin's going to have to make up some points here or take some away from Rick if he wants to catch up. If he wants to win, he's going to need to score more points.
Scoring points is the only way to win.
Only way to win. Right, Riley?
Uh-huh. Pay attention.
I know you are.
Lift your voice coming out on the yellow slot, so Rick Cody opening the yellow bonus.
Looks like he's going to use that to play a yellow card.
He does have the right card to play in that slot.
Boom.
8-16. Rick Cody in the lead with another play to go.
Here we go, yo. Flame out.
Getting some extra points with Childish Gambino. Yeah, the wild card, which has all the colors and all the instruments. 8-18. Rick Cody might just walk away with this.
He might. There's a very good chance he walks away 3 points away from a victory here, and he'll be facing off in the finals against Tom Bartlett probably.
One can hope.
One can only hope. What is the final scenario looking like? It looks like Kevin's going to spin and try and take some points away.
He's going to take out scenario. Just as we talk about it, it goes away.
Oof, it must be hard for Kevin to feel his face right now with that play. 10-17. Rick Cody just needs that 4 points rather to walk away with the semi-final match.
Love that motorcycle card. Flame out. It's great.
Yeah, it's a really fun wild card. Or effects card, rather.
10 to 18. Rick Cody has that blue bonus open. Curious if he has to play to win the game. I don't think he does.
Just needs 3 points. September coming in.
Troy, I can't hear you when you hold your mic like that.
20 points.
This is an insane
20
lead. Insane lead that Rick Cody has. Haven't seen this one in this kind of lead in a while.
It's funny you should mention that Rick Cody, being a Bills fan, also hasn't seen this lead. A lead like this in quite some time.
Ooh.
Nope.
Then
Do we have an air horn to go for that comment? There we go.
Forgot about that.
I also forgot about that.
they can't hear it. We can.
No, they can hear it.
Oh, I was pointing at the...
Oh, they can't. No.
Yeah, no, the sound effects.
There are
just
two
for
people in this
us.
world that can't hear it. They're in this room.
Them.
Everyone else. Yeah. We now have an air
We're
horn.
just kind of waiting for the end here. Searching within.
All right. Let's see what comes out here.
Oh, I know what's coming out. I absolutely know what's coming out.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Flipping those microphones.
Oh.
Except with the air horn. Oh, it's probably way too loud. I do apologize for that. Bring 4 down just a bit. There you go. It's probably a really loud air horn. Oops.
Just waking people up.
Just waking you guys up here.
You weren't awake, you are now. With this insane DropMix Mania match between K-Lock and Rick the Rock Cody.
Just to be clear, that was not the card I was expecting.
Yeah, I was looking for Wilden.
I was looking for Wilden as well, and with that, 20 points again, 20 to 12. Kevin
Inching to the win.
just staying alive here, keeping himself in the game, slowly inching his points up.
Checking his hand size. He does have a lot of cards in his hand. So hopefully one of them could tear Rick from winning.
Can an air horn ever really be too loud?
Very sure.
Yeah, I think it's
Yes.
possible if they tell us it's too loud.
Very possible.
Optic for a spin, hitting something. He's sticking with 2
Two is
cards.
coming out of the mix. 2 points away from Rick Cody and opening up.
Rick Cody slowly removing cards from the board.
Blue and green color bonuses. 12 points. What can Kevin do with that?
Slides work from home.
Kevin is really closing the gap that, if he keeps at this,
He could win.
he's got a shot.
We could see T-Bar and K-Lock in
We could.
the finals.
If Rick can't secure the win,
He just needs 3 points. I think I actually see his problem here as we kind of get a peek into his
Peek at
hand.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, number 2.
Insane
Clear is going
spin.
to full clear Kevin off of the board.
the spinner is a cruel mistress.
Rick rocking the boat here, clearing a lot of cards. He's getting a lot of points. He's back up at 20. 12 to 20. We saw this.
We've seen this a lot.
Yep.
Getting
As a matter of
deja
fact.
vu. We've lost our minds back here.
Mostly Troy.
Oh, just me, 100% me.
So
16
I think this is
16,
Rick's
20.
game.
I just
Unless he
has to
somehow
be
loses his hand
Rick's-
while playing the card.
There it is, 21 points from Rick Cody with Call Me
There
Maybe
it
on the
is.
21 to 16. Rick Cody snatching victory away, slowly snatching victory away from Kevin Locker, the former DropMix World Champion. Let's check in with them, gentlemen. What a slow inching victory, just inching towards the finals.
Really taking your time.
Really, just
You got to think about it.
you do. No, that wasn't for you. That was the 7.
I think that was more for me.
Yeah, 7 3-point away from victory plays that Rick Cody.
But if you don't got it, you don't got
Hey,
it.
don't got it,
you
you
know
don't got
what? You know what, Troy?
Yeah.
If he doesn't clear that yellow card, I win next turn.
That's what
Oh,
he was
really?
saying. He was
Oh,
giving
really?
you this
Huh.
I had
opportunity to
dominant
fight
and
back.
+2 for yellow.
See,
6
could've done it.
points right there.
Crazy.
So you
Best
never.
game. Kevin gets to go home and eat a ribeye steak.
Oh, all right.
Good for
Hey,
you.
that's good. That's
Yeah.
great for you.
Now I have gruel. There's gruel for me, Rick.
Well, unfortunately, Kevin, we're gonna have to bid goodbye to you. Bid farewell, Rick. How does it feel? You're gonna be facing off in the finals against Tom Bartlett.
It's exactly as I expected from the beginning. That's how I drew it up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I mean,
Could've
going
predicted
beyond
this.
that, I just wanted to kind of dangle the opportunity out there and and then just spin a 2 at the end.
And just to really rub it in Kevin's face there. Really just putting him home that he is not winning this match. Thank you for joining us, gentlemen. We were going to kick it back over to us to sign off, take their mics out, and I'm going to do the... I've been waiting for this entire time.
Let's
Ready?
do it.
Hey,
it's us.
Hey.
welcome back to the booth corner here in DropMix.
I'm actually
Broadcasting
I'm actually in
Association.
frame this time.
You are actually in frame this
Just
time.
trying to enjoy, just-
So we just saw our semifinal matches coming out. Oh,
Mhm.
that's no longer relevant, unfortunately.
Yeah, so-
Wednesday.
Let's
next
talk
Wednesday.
about that for
the
a second.
dynamic is still... We'll still look like that.
That's us.
We'll still look
but
like that.
It's going to be same time, 5 p.m., but next Wednesday,
Next
so we don't
Wednesday.
compete with PAX East. I know a bunch of you
We're gonna be very busy.
out there. We're going to be out there, yeah.
What's
So
going on?
We are going to be there.
Got a lot
Should,
going
should we briefly talk about what we're doing?
Yeah.
PAX?
So
Briefly.
at PAX, we will have a pretty awesome booth.
Yes, we will.
We'll be showing off some of the new features that we'll be launching in a DropMix patch next week.
Yep.
The stuff we just talked
Mhm.
about. We'll be
got the
giving
new
away
promo cards.
these 2 awesome. They're hard to see from there. Promo cards. G.I. Joe, the main theme remixed,
Yep.
and Flutterfly from Supergiant's latest game, Pyre.
Yes.
Um,
Both fantastic sounding cards. We're actually going to show those off, I think, next week, briefly,
during the finals.
during the finals.
Yep.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
briefly.
Yep.
So you'll be able to check those out
Briefly.
next week. Briefly. I stress.
Briefly, though. Briefly.
Briefly.
Mhm.
If you are not going to PAX and you want these cards, check our social accounts next week and submit a bracket for the DropMix Mania Finals. Every entry that has gone on so far will be entered to randomly win some of those.
Correct.
You
yes.
also got the Transformers card.
Yeah, all 3 of our promo cards.
All 3
The
promo
Transformers card.
I don't think we have one down here.
G.I.
It's
Joe.
over there
It's-
And
somewhere.
No, it's right
we
here.
have a progressive bracket, so if you vote for the winner of the finals and
These
you
3.
get them, you have a good chance of winning some cool
Yep.
stuff.
Yeah.
We have other stuff going on at PAX East as well that we just haven't talked about yet, but
We
there's
can probably, we can probably say all of them briefly.
there's some stuff we can't talk
the
about.
panel. We can talk about
Oh,
the panel.
right.
Got a panel?
The panel is
If
happening
you are
on
going to be at
Thursday.
PAX East on Thursday, come to our panel, Bumblebee Theater, 4 p.m.
We'll
It will
see
not
him.
be streamed. It will not be recorded. It will
Why
not be
is that the
broadcast after.
case?
Because we got some spicy
Spicy, hot.
drop mix
Some
story
hot behind
of
the
history
scenes.
of behind the scenes drop mix stuff that I'm going to be showing everybody
Yeah.
at that panel. So if you are coming to PAX on Thursday, check out the panel. It's going to be a good time.
Also, we'll be there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we'll be there.
we'll be there.
If you want to meet us,
All
and
3 of
stuff.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The DropMix Broadcasting Association will have a presence
Mhm.
at PAX.
We will have Sharpies to
Yeah.
sign autographs.
We will.
I am only carrying around a Sharpie, and I'm not even
Yep.
staffing the booth. Just walking around.
Sunglasses and a Sharpie.
Yeah. That's fine.
With that, anything else we got?
I say just stay tuned to our social channels for some other exciting news very soon and
Yep.
over the next
And
couple
we'll-
days.
And we'll see you guys on Wednesday.
Yes,
Yes, Wednesday.
Next Wednesday for the finals. Bye.
Bye.